Come along to the fifth largest country in the world, where we experience magical sunrises and drive scenic roads through the mountains. Let's discover Brazil off the beaten path. We are Andrea and Mike from Xtremes. Since 2018, we have been living and traveling full-time in our Mercedes-Benz expedition truck. Along with our daughter Zoe, we're on an adventure across South America. Come along and follow us as we explore this incredible continent. We leave Uruguay and are nearing the border of Brazil, where we first drive by a very long line of trucks waiting to pass the border. Although we drive a truck as well, we can pass them because we are tourists and we don't transport any commercial goods. The border crossing was easy. Shortly after, we find ourselves driving a long stretch through wetlands, where we can observe capybaras and caimans while we drive. Sadly, they are too far away to capture them with the camera. Brazil is the fifth largest country in the world and the largest in South America. This also means that the cities are extremely big and we tend to underestimate their size at first. Porto Alegre is the first city we drive through with our truck. Even though the concrete jungle seems endless, the road network is very easy to navigate and we don't have to worry about the size of our truck, which is very relaxing. From Porto Alegre, we drive up to the mountain range from nearly sea level to around 1,000 meters in one go. The vegetation changes as we drive and also the temperature drops a few degrees. At the end of the day, we camp with a beautiful view into the valley. We have planned an extensive route through the mountains. Lots of the roads we drive are gravel, in different conditions, so Mike decides to lower the tire pressure to make the drive more comfortable. But even then, we arrive at our next overnight spot a bit shaken through. But a colorful sunset makes up for the bumpy drive. The next day starts with an amazing sunrise. We get up early to visit the Aparados da Serra National Park. We go on a few short hikes along the canyon's edge and through the beautiful Atlantic forest. We continue our drive through the mountains. Some roads have interesting features, some are being improved, others are in need for maintenance, and some are connected by old narrow bridges. As brittle as they might look, they are made to support a lot more weight than the 13 tons of our small trucks, like the many heavy logging trucks we come across along the way. We make a short stop in a town which marks the highest and coldest point in the state of Rio Grande do Sul. The coldest temperature recorded here was -12 degrees Celsius, and it is one of the few places in Brazil where it snows. But on the day we visit, the thermometer marks comfortable 25 degrees. Our route continues through small towns and beautiful Araucaria forests. The next highlight is waking up near the edge of the Cañón Montenegro. We stand high above the sea of clouds. Although it is quite cold, we wait to observe as it shifts to lower heights, moving like waves crashing against the mountain sides. An unforgettable sight. We would have liked to spend more time in the mountains, but the weather keeps getting worse. The thick clouds reduce our visibility and forces us to slow down on the windy roads. And before we know it, we are back on asphalt, ready to drive down the mountains. This road is known for its amazing views, but in these conditions all we see is the wall on one side and a bit of traffic in front of us. Finally, we pop up under the clouds and pull over at a viewpoint to look into the valley. Now it's time to head to the coast. It's still fresh, after all it's winter, but the sun is shining and we can roam along the beach and through colorful towns. A few days later, we take a small ferry across an inland. The town on the other side surprises us with its colorful old buildings. We try freshly prepared cocada, made with grated coconut, condensed milk and sometimes different fruit. So far, we've only seen a very small part of Brazil, and we can't wait to explore the rest. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
Mercedes-Benz. Trucks you can trust.